Hey, the name's KRRool, that's KRRool, and welcome to my no-nonsense weapon guide series for Monster Hunter Rise. These videos serve as tools to make first-time weapon use less daunting. This is in no way an in-depth guide or even a full toolkit of any given weapon. It is simply a starting point to give the fundamentals of the weapons and my own personal recommendations. If you're looking to find optimization, you won't find it here. And with that, let's get started. The Sword and Shield is an incredibly diverse weapon, often referred to as the Swiss Army knife of Monster Hunter. Most of the weapon mechanics of the game are packed into the Sword and Shield, so it's highly appealing to beginners and veterans alike. For new users of the Sword and Shield, don't think of the shield as something to block with, think of it as a blunt weapon. The 3-hit X combo combines weak cutting attacks and blunt attacks. The 3-hit A combo are strong sword attacks. Pressing X and A together after a 3-hit A combo will do a powerful finisher. Pressing X and A together after any other input will do a round slash. Inputting a direction while performing a round slash will have you face that direction. This combo can be used in a longer opening. Pressing forward in the direction the hunter is facing while pressing A 3 times is the Shield Basher combo. This does high KO damage and is best used on the head. Keep in mind elemental and status effects are linked to the sword only. The shield doesn't apply them. Press back and A after an attack and you will enter this back step. This is a huge part of the Sword and Shield's kit and many actions can be performed from it. If you press nothing or mistime an input, you will do a forward lunge. If you hold A, you will do a charging sword attack. You can time it depending on the situation. If you land on the monster from a charge attack, you will leap into the air and either press A to slam down with your shield, or press X to do a weak sword attack. I would recommend always just pressing A though. During the back step, if you press X right before you hit the ground, you will enter the Perfect Rush combo, where you will need to time 3 consecutive hits with X. If you time it just right, you will do an extremely high damage combo. You can time the combo by either looking for the red flashes or feeling the vibration cues on the controller. Whatever works for you. If you mistime it, you will remain still in an animation for a while. You can guard with ZR, but the guarding abilities are extremely poor with this weapon, so try not to think of it as a blocking weapon. Now onto Y-bug attacks. Pressing ZL and X will do this launching maneuver. When landing on a monster from this move, you have 3 options. You can press X for a weak sword attack, A for a shield bash, or X and A together for a sword thrust that hits multiple times. I also recommend switching out the ZL plus A maneuver for the switch skill Mitsu Shurigeki, which looks like this. To unlock this switch skill, you'll need to complete the 4-star hub quest, Study the Sword and Shield. It is an extremely powerful shield uppercut, which can be used to guard at the start of the move. It uses 2 Y-bugs, so don't spam it. Now let's put it all together in practice. Playing with the Sword and Shield is all about making the most of your positioning at any given time. Since you have the tools to do pretty much anything, you can make combat decisions based on where you are at the time. In this first instance, I decide I don't want to wait for Rathian to come down, so I use ZL plus X to meet her up there. From here, I can make the choice of going for a sword, shield, or thrusting attack. Since I'm somewhere between the back and the head, I go for the shield bash for maximum effect. From here, I maneuver around the fireball, and since I'm near the head, I use shield bashes to stack up more KO damage. At this point, my built up KO damage has paid off, and we get our first knockout. This provides a good opportunity for the Perfect Rush combo. Note that the final hit of the Perfect Rush goes into an aerial attack. You have the same options here as landing a ZL plus X maneuver. Here I demonstrate the power of ZL plus A in a counter situation. Since I've already dealt a KO previously, I decide to work on the tail. The sword thrust works well for this. Here, my work on the head pays off again with another KO, this time from a point blank ZL plus A Mitsu Shurigeki. And with that, I capitalise by comboing into a Perfect Rush on the tail, cutting it off. Mitsu Shurigeki is also a great wake up option. And that was Sword and Shield in 5 minutes. There's so much more you can learn from this weapon. It really has the best of everything. I hope this served as a good introduction to the weapon. Anyway, I've been KRRool. Next up is Dual Blades. Gotta go fast.